Good evening, everybody. This is session number 48, Basic English. We are continuing narration. This time, this is reporting questions. What is reporting questions? It means we are trying to convert a direct speech of a question into an indirect speech. That is, we are trying to convert an interrogative sentence into an assertive sentence. There are other names like reported question, indirect question, etc. But okay, don't worry much about these terms. The basic thing is this: we are trying to convert a question into an indirect form of sentence. Okay? So how many types of question there can be? If you know that, that may help you. There are at least two types of questions. And I add one more and make it three so that things become easier. Number one type is a question that actually includes either a modal verb or an auxiliary verb. Can you help me? Can. Modal verb. Do you want to go there? Do. Auxiliary verb. So this way we form a question. Second type is WH question. What, who, where, when, how, which, etc. And third type is a mixture of two types of sentences. One is interrogative, the other is negative. That's why this question is called negative interrogative type. So we have understood the three types of questions formats. Now let's try to understand the conversion pattern with the help of some examples. Question number one. The boy said, "Can you help me?" Very simple. This is a question and question mark is there. The boy said, "Can you help me?" Maybe the boy asked this question to me. Okay, so boy said, "Can you help me?" I try to convert it now. The boy asked if I could help him. What is new here? If is a new word. In the assertive sentence we did before, there is no question of if, but this time if is introduced here to know whether I can help him or not. Now, you can't use that here. Remember this. And number two, you cannot use the question mark here. At the end of the sentence, there is a full stop. So simple thing is that the boy asked if I could help him. If you talk about the, possibility from the point of view of the speaker, how much is the expectation of the boy? Expectation is very high. So remember this. It will come to your use later. Now come to the second sentence. Mother said to me. My mother said to me, "Do you smoke?" Maybe mother has some hints somehow. And she comes to know that he is beckoned to smoking. So she is very seriously asking this question. Mother said to me, "Do you smoke?" What will be the converted version of the sentence? My mother wanted to know from me. Wanted to know, asked and wanted to know. The same thing, no problem. So we use the mother or my mother wanted to know from me. Why from me? Because that me is here. Said to me. That means she asked me. She demanded of me. In the same way, wanted to know from me if I smoked. Any problem? My mother wanted to know from me if I smoked. If is always there in a conversion like this. Now the third question. The police said, "Did you see the thief?" Imagine a situation, police is running after a thief and thief is trying to hide him. So the police, they asked each and everybody on the way if anybody has seen that thief running away or not, right? The police demanded. Demanded why? Because police is part of our administration and we are say general citizens, we have some responsibility also. That's why they can demand something from us. There is nothing illegal about it. So the police demanded whether I had seen the thief. Now I use whether instead of if. Whether I have seen the thief or not within bracket, parenthesis. You can use it or you cannot use it, but it is there. Now, the presence of or not actually shows that the possibility is 50-50. When police asks me whether I have seen a thief running away or not, he knows that answer can be yes, answer can be no. So 50-50 possibility is there. But in this case, the possibility, at least the expectation of the boy asking or the mother asking is very high. The degree of expectation is very high in these two sentences, and here it is not that high. It is 50-50. So when it is 50-50, we can use whether. And when it is, expectation is very high, we can use if. This is actually, classical differentiation. Nowadays, this is not at all maintained. So you can use whether or you can use if anywhere you want. But it is better to know the difference. You use it or you don't use it. That is different issue. Nowadays, if and whether, these two words are interchangeable. Now come to the second category, that is WH question. Question number 1. What is your name? My new teacher asked. My new teacher asked. It is in the later part of the sentence, but you can bring it in the beginning also. My new teacher asked, comma, then within quotation mark, what is your name? Now try to convert it. Whenever you try to convert a WH question, that WH part actually becomes a part of the converted sentence also. So what happens here? My new teacher wanted to know. My new teacher wanted to know what my name was. Check here. What my name was. It is not what is my name. Because what is my name, this is exactly the question pattern. But I'm trying to do away with the question pattern. That's why it will be what my name was. Okay? Any problem? My new teacher wanted to know what my name was. It is possible to say my new teacher wanted to know my name. Okay, that is a good sentence. But that is not the converted sentence. I'm trying to convert this one. So all these elements should be here. And there are two clauses. Here also, it is expected to have two clauses. That's why my new teacher wanted to know what my name was is a better option. Come to the next question. When will you do this? When will you do this? My manager shouted. He raised his voice. So we have to give a substance of this particular sentence. My manager raised his voice and asked. He angrily asked. He angrily asked. What did he ask? When I would do that. So my manager raised his voice and asked when I would do that. So this is the way we try to convert an interrogative WH question into an indirect format. Now come to the last type, that is negative interrogative sentence. It is a mixture. Negative element is there and it is of course an interrogative sentence. So Maya said, didn't I tell you the truth? Maya said, didn't I tell you the truth? Now, sometimes, negative interrogative question and just interrogative question look most the same, but it is not that. If I say, Maya said, did I tell you the truth? It means I do not know, I do not remember if I have told you the truth or not. But here the question is not that. Maya said, didn't I tell you the truth? Actually, Maya wants to say that I have already told you the truth. So this is the difference. So what will be the answer? Maya asked if she had not told me the truth. If she had not told me the truth. Connotation is that she has already told me the truth. Take another example. Would you like to have a cup of coffee? This is a simple question. You are just asking your friend whether he is interested in having a cup of coffee or not. But if you say, would you have a cup of coffee? Won't you have a cup of tea? In that case, your expectation is high. After a long time, maybe your friend has come to visit you. So your expectation is, of course, you will have a cup of tea or coffee or whatever. So you see the difference between didn't or simple did. That means interrogative question and negative. So this is the way you have to make a differentiation between simple interrogative question and negative interrogative questions. So this is all that we have today. This particular session has a Bengali version also. If you feel comfortable with Bengali, you can have a look there also. And it has a text. Just tap the head just below the video and the text will appear. There are more examples. I think this session will help you. And if it does, I'll be more than happy. And thank you for your patience. Have a nice day.